Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you guys so much for your continued support of this channel. We've got a big monthly update for you. Holy hell, things are firing on all cylinders here in the Salty Garage. This again is only possible because of the ridiculous amount of continued support that you guys keep showing us. So thank you. We talked about last month how we were going to take some of that money and drive it towards a website, and it is looking fantastic. So on top of being able to have a website that can hold more than 100 people, a place for our videos, a place for you guys to go pick up your perks, all that type of stuff, a better place for us to fire them meme cannons, you guys have put food on somebody else's table, and clearly a Salty Army member, by the way, because that website, not only is this dude a master at his craft for building websites, but you can clearly tell that he's a gigantic fan because of the nuanced things that he's trying. The Salty Panther is integrated into this website. This dude's a savage. So again, victory lap for all of us. You can't stop us. We're spreading. We got another website coming on. This is going to be great. I'm hoping we'll be able to pull it up during the live streams this month and show you, because the dude's got it. I think it's completely fleshed out. We just need to do some fine tuning, some polishing at this point, but that's looking fantastic. On top of this, we had Salty Ethos over there. The dude was doing all of the videos and the live streams, ripping them to Apple for their podcast. And you guys said, can we get some of that on Spotify? Can we get it on Google Podcasts? And the dude was like, yeah, we could do that. We can do that. So now we all over the place, man. Holy hell. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, the salt will flow over there. Roku's fighting with this YouTube Google assholes over there. And so YouTube removed their partnership with Roku, and it kind of fucked up our channel that we have on Roku. And so Caffeinated Coder said, no, we ain't gonna do this. We'll rip the videos from BitChute, we'll rip them from Odyssey. And so the Roku channel still maintains, it is still up despite the fact that YouTube got into a pissing match with Roku and pulled their stuff. So the BitChute links and the Odyssey links are holding the Roku channel up. Not only that, but Caffeinated Coder also has a beta for Odyssey Unofficial linked up on Roku. So for those of you guys who are Roku fans, there are going to be lots of alternatives despite the fact that YouTube has pulled the plug over there. Good move, idiots. I mean, hey, you guys ain't got enough money. YouTube and Google ain't got enough money, boys. They're going to get into a fight with Roku. Looks like somebody nervous, friends. Looks like somebody putting a little bit of nervosity in their soy kombucha enemas, friends. So that, again, all of this is incredible. The podcast, the Roku channel, the website, the YouTube plan is maintaining the course of what we're going to be doing. I like that we are restreaming out. We are now restreaming on redpill.net. Or is that pill.net? It might be pill.net. I completely screwed that up. Sorry, guys. We're still using DLive as asshole. We have to give out we have to make the stream as convenient as possible. A lot of people are saying, now you got to get rid of DLive. We got to get rid of all of them and just stream from our own platform eventually. But right now, we can't be too picky and choosing during this war. And some people really love DLive. Now, I would suggest everybody recognize DLive as an asshole, especially for the people who are coming into this game. I wouldn't build a brand around DLive. I don't even tell people to support DLive. People were super chatting us the other night, and I was like, please don't super chat us. DLive's asshole. But then again, it's all about what the community wants to do. And so DLive, listen, YouTube's asshole. We're still on YouTube. DLive's asshole. We are in a war right now, and we will be behind the enemy's French resistance, internet resistance, and we will use their own platforms. But we're restreaming out to DLive, pill.net, Odyssey, and YouTube. I got to see if we're using this streamcasting. I wonder if we can add Rumble to that as well. I don't know if I've used up all of the things. We'll buy the Rumble thing, and so. We're restreaming out on everything, and we turned the YouTube one off about an hour into it. Now, I didn't want to talk about this until we got to this point, but YouTube's, the support that we have for this channel is, again, it's spectacular, and it keeps everything up and running. And we planned for this months ago, and so this is where your money is going. This is where your the war chest funds are going. When you take the YouTube live stream and you cut it in half, you lose a lot of super chats, you lose a lot of interaction, you lose a lot of growth because you're turning half the show off. We knew that was going to happen, and we've mitigated it, obviously, by taking your guys' support and not wasting it. Well, I waste a little bit of it on beer, but when I'm not buying stupid shit with it. And so we've taken some damage by turning off the stream, but now it's starting to kind of even out. So it took I think we were banned 2 months ago at this point. It's taken a couple months, but you can see we're growing back to where we were, even though we shut off the main streaming channel halfway through. I don't know if it's coming through, how incredible that is. See, the way that they set all of these internet gulags up is you don't want to leave, because if you leave YouTube, even if you shut your YouTube stream off halfway, you're financially disincentivized to do that. You're financially punished, even if you're demonetized on the platform, because we obviously don't take, we get about 10,000 people to watch the YouTube stream. When we turn it off, we don't take the 10,000 and move them to Odyssey or Rumble. We only take a few hundred. And so the way that the Internet 2.0 is set up, it's to punish you. It's to keep you on those platforms. Fuck you, you ain't keeping us. We are not tethered. We are not dog leashed. We are not attached. We have turned you off for now 2 months. We weren't even allowed on there the month before that. And we are getting right back to where we were a few months ago. So, I mean, we're making up steam, we're making up speed, and we're catching up. And what they thought, the position that these tech oligarchs thought they would put our type of information into, it's not working. It's not working. It would be suicide, growth suicide, view suicide, financial suicide to turn off YouTube last year, the year before that. Not so much anymore, dickheads. You done fucked up. Hey, when is Susan Wojcicki going to get fired? Because this is a devastating blow. Streaming is the future. Streaming is the future, and you guys had a complete monopoly on this last year. You don't have that monopoly anymore. You wrecked it. This channel is proof. This channel is proof that you can weather the storm. If you plan out a quarter of a year in advance, you can weather out the storm. We got another half of, we're going to have to cut off the rest of YouTube in the future as well. And we're planning for that right now. We storing up for that right now. We collecting, harvesting all of our acorns and storing them. We are taking care of business. And again, we can only do it because of you guys out there. So again, this is an incredible victory. These people in Silicon Soy Valley, they are working overtime to censor, to corral information, to chop it up and make sure people can't get good, accurate information. And they tried to do it through ring fencing and through holding internet gulag systems. We climbing over the wall. We digging under the wall. We going head down and juggernauting through the wall. Again, thanks to you guys. So people are asking, when are we going to do the Monday mailbags again, or Monday streams? We'll add the Monday streams back in. I'm hoping within the next 2 months we'll be able to be consistently doing it. I don't want to start it up until I can consistently do it. And I don't want to start it up until we've got a place that can consistently hold them. And that place is Odyssey right now. I don't want to do, the reason why we're not doing Monday streams anymore is because DLive is an asshole. And if you do Monday streams on DLive and DLive kicks us off again, then we lose that growth. We lose all of the steam that we had, the momentum. And so I've had to reorganize some other things, and so that's messed up my Monday schedule. We'll put that back on. Odyssey's looking really great. They're able to hold 4,000 people. It seems smooth. They got some growing pains they're going through. Once that's completely ironed out, I will restructure my schedule again, open Monday back up, and then we will consistently hit Monday as a way to grow out the Odyssey. We had 50-something thousand people on DLive, and we would routinely get 10,000 people watching us on DLive. I want to get us that on Odyssey. So we'll be doing that. A lot of people are asking me about these fake channels that are popping up. Fake channels. You guys have made this channel so successful that it's whack-a-mole. It's whack-a-mole with these people. They're going to continue to put our shit up. We got to reach out to YouTube. When it's one of these pissy, flaming blue, lunatic hair-having whiny bitches complain about our channel, they immediately take it down. When it's the owner of the content saying, hey man, this guy's pretending to be me. He's trying to get super chats from my community. He's trying to rob my community by pretending to be me. They're like, we'll get to it next month. So on YouTube, it's only it's the channel with 600,000 subs on it, and it's the Mrs. Salty backup channel. That's it. No other channels. We are not playing a game where fuck YouTube. We ain't putting any energy on building up any other YouTube channels. These are the only 2 YouTube channels, and the Mrs. Salty YouTube channel is just for this stuff right here. But there you go. And again, people are asking what's happening to the streams. I delete them immediately. After we turn YouTube off on the streams, I go back in and I delete it because YouTube, anytime you say anything about Joe Biden, anytime you say anything about the election or coup or any of this type of nonsense, even though it completely changes from day to day, that's what they were banning us from. And so they would go through these 2.5 hour long streams. They'd find 3 seconds and they go, that's it. And that's how we got all those strikes. And by the way, they pulled down like 15 videos and they only gave us 2 strikes. They were going to give us that 3rd strike. And so that's why we did that. And so, that's about it, man. There's a lot of updates, a lot of movement, a lot of forward momentum. But if anything, this month has shown the last few months setting up, we're reaching escape velocity. We are not dependent on YouTube anymore at all at this point. If we turned YouTube off now, again, we'd be financially hit hard for a while. But I would imagine if what we've done in the last 3 months, it would probably only take us another 3 months to get back to where we're at. So thank you guys again. Thank you for your continued support, and just know that everything that you send us, it's used to make sure that this message can continue going out, continue reaching people, despite the fact that we up against everybody. It's a ragtag group of savage berserkers out there funding a lunatic in his garage, and we beaten back the tech oligarchs, the mainstream media cocksuckers, the Hollywood pricks, the sports athletes. That's us, friends. That's the Salty Army. Thank you for being a part of it.